Hey, buddy. How'd that go?
Good.
It was weird.
Huh?
That was weird. I seen you were in like some soundproof booth.
I think I did pretty good.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's good. You probably sit on that stool right here. Yeah. What were they getting you to like listen to sounds and stuff?
Huh?
Were they getting you to listen to sounds?
Yeah. And like beeping and stuff. I know how the ear works.
Yeah.
Yeah, so when you hear a sound, your eardrums like vibrate
Yeah.
and
How'd you find that?
I don't know.
A little underwhelming, probably. All right, well, so I'm gonna pull it up so we have a visual here. It's
Okay.
exactly what Angela suspected.
Okay.
You wanna sit on the stool?
Oh, so let me get sit there. Yeah.
Yeah. Very likely fluid behind the eardrum.
Okay.
The way that we know that, so the cutoff to normal is the 25 marker here, if you can see that. So
Yeah.
anything on that line or above is normal.
Okay.
The X's are the left ear, the O's are the right ear.
Okay.
So when I test through the earpieces and they have to go through the middle ear, you see quite a bit of hearing loss there. It's called a moderate hearing loss.
Right.
But when I bypass the middle ear by using a device I put on Nate's back of his head there, perfect hearing. And that's probably how he's always heard up until this
Yep.
fluid issue or
Right.
whatever is going on
Yeah.
in the middle ear.
Right.
So,
Okay.
good thing about middle ear hearing loss is it can 9 times out of 10 be reversed.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good news.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you feel like you have an ear infection?
No.
No. So
Hmm.
that's just, I mean, sometimes that's the way. Sometimes
Yeah.
you feel sick and plugged up.
Well, like I mean, the little bit of history was we went to Florida on March 8th.
Yeah.
He had a pretty bad cold before then and
Yeah.
during Florida.
Yeah.
And like he mentioned, the plane,
Yeah.
the ears going wonky there.
Yeah.
They kind of came back. He didn't complain too much about it in Florida.
Right.
Doing some swimming
Yeah.
in Florida. So
Yeah.
so that's what I was assuming was going on.
Yeah.
But it wasn't until his cold kind of went. He's still a little congested, and he's been hearing fine
Right.
up until like yesterday. I thought he was ignoring me. I was me and his mother were getting mad at him, like he was just walking by us when we were saying something.
Right. So yesterday you woke up and then you just felt like you couldn't hear.
Well, he said Friday. He didn't mention it to us, but he said Friday after school he started to, he had a hard time hearing the teacher at school and stuff.
Yeah, no question. It's like hearing underwater.
Yeah.
Is what this hearing loss is like.
Okay.
You're 3 feet underwater right now.
Right. Yeah.
But so I'll give it to you guys since your doctor's down the hall.
Just right there, yeah.
He's probably more familiar with the pediatric ear, nose, and throat doctors than we would be here, since we typically work
Yep.
with adults here.
Right.
We're gonna send it to all the doctors and they'll take a look at it, but often what they'll say is it's a watch and wait for 3 months before
wow.
they do anything about it.
Okay.
Most common thing they do about this is put tubes in your ears.
Okay.
Most common surgery at
That-
the IWK.
Yeah, okay, really?
Yeah,
Wow.
very common.
Wow.
But they're not going to just take one hearing test off of one time and throw tubes in your ears.
Yeah.
They'll want to make sure that this hearing loss persists for 3 months.
Right.
Likely.
Yeah.
I'm speaking a little bit,
Yeah.
the ENT makes the decision at the end, but that's the trend that they follow.
Right.
3 months of
And what are
hearing-
tubes? Like, are they just to drain or are they permanent or?
They don't actually drain, but that's how you can think about them.
Right.
So
Relieving the
naturally-
pressure.
Exactly, relieving the pressure. So that's what the eustachian tube is doing.
Yeah.
But if the eustachian tube is clogged up, yes, we put a tube right there, and then it
Right.
does the exact same thing as the eustachian tube would do naturally.
I gotcha. Okay.
Painless, worryless
Okay.
surgery. Like it's quick and in and
Okay.
out in one day. And like I said, most common one at the IWK. I bet you half of your friends have them and you don't even know.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Super common.
All right. Well, that's a relief because she was worried there.
Yeah.
the walk-in doctor, the walk-in clinic over there. She's like, oh, I don't see anything in there. I think you need to,
Yeah.
try to get in.
Yeah.
But we do have an appointment tomorrow with his actual family doctor.
Oh, you do?
At
Okay.
11 a.m.
Okay.
So she's like, if you can get in somewhere before then.
Yeah,
maybe.
absolutely. Let's see what because I'd love to just give you guys a report.
Yeah. Whatever you think. If we need to, I can post. She told me if you want to postpone tomorrow's and,
No, not a chance. This is great timing. I'm gonna email it to you. That's what I'll do, if that's okay with
yeah.
you. I'll
No, that'd
email
be
it
fantastic.
to you by the end of the day.
Okay.
And then you'll have something to bring with you tomorrow?
Yeah.
Does that sound
That
good?
sounds great. Yeah, no, we really appreciate it.
Fantastic.
So from your point of view, like, would we be still dealing with you guys at all? Or you're kind of, this was just the initial, like, okay, there's nothing alarming, super alarming.
No,
Yeah.
nothing super alarming. They're probably gonna get you tested for your 3-month follow-up at the IWK.
Right.
Because you'll just be on
Gotcha.
record or whatever. But say you couldn't get in, yes,
Yeah.
we'll test you again. We'll take
Sure.
care of that.
Okay.
But you'll be right there. The ear, nose, and throat doctor works right next door, so they'll probably just
Yeah.
want you there for convenience sake.
Yeah.
It'll probably look like a test in 3 months with them, and then you literally walk next door and you see the ear, nose, and throat doctor, whether
Right.
it's
Yeah.
whatever the news is.
Amazing. Okay.
Yeah,
Well, it started off rough today, but
Yeah.
it's ending pretty good.
yeah. And you are an extremely smart 10-year-old. Like, I worked at the IWK for 3 months as
Yeah.
my internship.
Yeah.
I've tested a lot of 10-year-olds.
Yeah.
You are on it.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
Just picked
I.
up on it because we're doing, believe it or not, we actually do quite a bit in the booth once there's a conductive hearing loss like
Yeah.
that, and it can get confusing.
Yeah.
But you showed
Yeah.
no signs
No.
of that.
Doesn't let things throw him. He's calm and steady.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And something I will say about this hearing loss: if you have inner ear hearing loss,
Mhm.
and all you can do about inner ear hearing loss is a hearing aid, it doesn't always help to scream at people. I don't know if you guys have a deaf grandparent.
Yeah.
But with middle ear hearing loss, like Nate here has, you kind of do need to.
Yeah.
You need to be close to him, and
Yeah.
you need to speak loudly because
Yeah.
you kind of have a threshold right now. As soon as you overcome it, he hears you normally.
Okay.
But anything below that,
Yeah, it's just muffled.
it's muffled. He's not. Gonna
I've
hear you.
realized that since yesterday and today. Like, I'd be in the truck with him just now, and
Yeah.
I'll mumble something that I normal person would hear next
Yeah.
to me, and he just like doesn't even acknowledge that I said something.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
So okay, all right, amazing. I'm very happy you guys were able to squeeze us in here today.
And it's probably going to subside, but the doctor tomorrow might give you guys something, whether it's an antibiotic
Yeah.
or a spray or
Yeah.
something like that. Like,
Yeah,
there's a good chance they will.
yeah, it was crazy. She's like, she didn't mention you like this place was here, and she's like, I think you should try to find somewhere to get in. And I walked out and I was ready to go out and Google in my truck, and I turned around and it's like,
Yeah.
did we just pass this place here?
Yeah.
Anyway, I turned around, came back, and
Yeah, no,
right,
that's funny.
that was awesome.
She didn't recommend us, but anyway,
Yeah.
we typically don't see children, so that's
Right,
probably
that's
why.
well, she did mention that. She's
Yeah.
like, a lot of them won't see children, so you got to call around. She said.
Yeah, a lot of them
Yeah.
won't, but
Yeah.
should.
Yeah, I
not?
didn't understand why that's not a thing. Maybe just because IWK exists, I guess.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Anyways,
it put our mind at ease. So even that little test that your colleague did there
Yeah.
when we first got here, that made me.
And
Feel better.
And I redid that as well. Same results. So
Yeah. Okay.
do we have your email?
I put it on the form over
Perfect.
there.
Perfect.
So yeah, I'll just head out there. Imagine whatever we owe you for today.
Yeah, she'll know more about that.
Yeah, yeah.
You might be good to go, but
No.
as long as I have your email there, I'll send it before I leave today.
Perfect. Thank you very much.
You're so welcome. Good
All
luck
right.
with things.
Okay. All right. What are you saying, Nate?
Thank you.
You're so welcome.
All right.
All right, take care, guys.
Okay.
See you next time.
Yeah.